Hey guys, it's Bree here. I am bringing you guys a look at the Startech 25U rack that I have in my media room. This is kind of the video of the future, so you guys can kind of see how I have it set up as of right now. And then you can see the build process after. So let's go ahead and show you how it looks. So I'm going to flip you guys around and take you into the media room. All right, so this is the media room. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be redone. We're going to be putting up posters and all that wonderful stuff. We are building risers for the movie chairs, and I know the room is not that big, but it does fit 4 chairs perfectly fine. With the risers, it's adequate space, got the surround sound and all that stuff, and you know, so it's gonna be cool. And then of course there's gonna be the media tower here. I wanted to put it in the rack, or I'm sorry, inside the closet, but I couldn't fit it in there. And this was basically the best place to kind of put it in the house. But anyway, so this is the rack and how it looks. So I have the USG Unify Ubiquity router, and then I ordered the 24 port switch from Ubiquity, and then I'm gonna get about maybe 2 to 3 access points. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm gonna go off the square footage of the house and see how that goes. And then I got this ADJ PC100A power converter, and then I have the 24 port switch or patch panel here. And then I took an old laptop to use for, you know, just console, terminal, all that great stuff. And then I'm actually using the Raspberry Pi 8GB model as the unified controller as well. And then I just took a piece of plywood from Home Depot, and I'm going to I'm actually probably going to get this replaced because the dimensions didn't come out too great. So I'm probably going to have them recut that for me. But other than that, they're going to paint it black, or we're going to paint it black, and then it's going to match the rack. So yeah, I know the wires look atrocious, but that will soon be cleaned up. Can't wait. So yeah, let's go ahead and check out the build process of the Startech 25U rack from Newegg.com. So basically, I want it to be thorough in regards to what I actually am going to be using this for. I'm going to be hardwiring the house to this router, to the 24 port switch, and that's going to go throughout the whole house. I'm replacing the home consumer router, which is the Netgear Nighthawk with DD-WRT image on it. I've been running this router for years, and my old boss actually gave me this router and told me, you know, to take it home, play with it, and you know, set your house up with it eventually, and that's what I'm doing. But I'm also purchasing, I purchased a 1U Dell R620 from Amazon. It has a 90-day warranty on it, so that's the reason why I went that route. It has 2 processors on it, 2 Xeon processors, 2 sockets, and it came with 16 gigabytes of memory. I have some DDR3 ECC RAM, so I'm going to actually add that in there, or swap whatever they have in there out, and then possibly upgrade the memory as I go. I'm also taking my Plex movie server that's in a desktop case or chassis, and I'm moving that to the rack as well. That right there has 15 hard drives. Right now it's just JBOD, which is not very good, but it's also 4 terabytes, and I really haven't organized that movie server in quite some time. So I'm going to actually take the time this year and organize the movie server so it's appropriate, so it looks good, so everything is rated. I'm probably going to actually do Unraid because I've heard some really good things about Unraid, and I'm going to go from there. So yeah, this is the mess, and that's kind of the lowdown. I'm also going to get an APC battery for the bottom here to power up the servers, to make sure that those have redundant power. And yeah, so you can see it, and let's go ahead and hop into the unboxing. and wheels. These are plastic cable management. Whoops. Some screws. Cage nuts. Rounding wire cables. Rack screws. And these are for the casters and wheels. Screwdriver and 2 inches. Alright, found the manual. It was in the box. Way down there. Alright, let's begin. Alright, so I do notice one thing, and I'm correcting it right now. So what I did was I actually had these 2 holes on the inside, and they need to be on the outside. If I wasn't blind, I actually followed instructions, then that wouldn't have happened. So I'm actually just going to, since these are loose, I'm just going to go ahead and flip them around now. And it actually made that side over there a lot easier to get put together. So let's go ahead and hop into that now. Alright you guys, so that is the Startech 25U rack. In some parts, I think I could have tightened it down a little bit better than what I did. Except that my wrench just couldn't get in there, so I'm probably going to get an angular wrench for the casters at the bottom, just to make sure that those are nice and tight. But overall, it's a sturdy rack. This is probably going to go into my media room, so I can keep the sound down and so I won't disturb the household. So I'm going to put my home lab on here, like Windows Server 2019. And I'm going to put my Plex movie server on here as well. I'm going to take it from its current desktop chassis, and I'm going to move it to a 4U chassis. So that will probably be more at the bottom, along with a APC backup battery that I'm getting from my job. Okay, so that's it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Thank you so much. Please subscribe and like.